everyone. So, alright, so I feel compelled to do a live shuffle. Like, I'm gonna give you the timestamps anyway, but I didn't feel like shuffling, like, off camera, okay? So, this pick a card is going to be, like, if you are suspicious at all that your person of interest is seeing someone else, or if they're hanging out with someone of, like, you know, either the opposite sex or someone that, like, of the sex that they're attracted to, you know, like, and you're just wondering, like, are they dating them? Are they seeing them? Is there something going on with them? Or if you don't know a specific person and you just want to know, like, say if you have a very private divine masculine or divine feminine and you just kind of want to know, like, yeah, are they single? Are they in a relationship? Like, you know, it's just a little nosiness. For some of you, it could be like a third party, like they're karmic, or it could just be like a casual thing, or maybe you're just overthinking and you just want a little bit of insight, okay? So yeah, that's what this reading is going to be about. Is your person of interest seeing someone right now? Are they seeing the person that you think that they're seeing? Well, whatever. Just to kind of give you some peace of mind, and whether you should, like, move on or just wait for that to end. Don't be a homewrecker, but just wait for it to end, move on, or, you know, if you just want to trust your own intuition and you want to make sure you're not, like, crazy and overthinking things, okay? Let me, before, quickly just white balance this, because I think I forgot to do that. It looks pretty good either way. Okay. But yeah, so we're going to look at pile 1 first, okay? So pile number 1, this, like, golden band. Is your person of interest seeing someone else? And if they are, is it someone that you think they're seeing? Whatever. Thank you, Spirit. So let's channel those who pick pile number 1. Let's channel the person that they're interested in, whether it's divine masculine, divine feminine, a crush, whatever, an ex, whatever. Whatever y'all want to be snoopy about. Is their person of interest seeing someone? Is their person of interest seeing someone? Are they in a relationship with anyone? Double-sided cards, do not read in reverse. Any new people? Just thought I'd mention that. Vice versa tarot, they are double-sided. Alright, is their person of interest seeing anyone? Ooh, wow, 2 cards. Interesting, okay. Let's just get some clarifier cards. Is their person of interest seeing someone else? Is their person of interest seeing someone else? Wow, okay, you have the Tower twice. Is their person of interest seeing someone else? And then I'll say what all these cards are, like I'll name them. Thank you, Spirit. More insight. Is a person of interest seeing someone else? Okay. You have no in the reverse and don't stop, and then at the bottom of the deck you have you're ready. So that's something to look at, I guess. And then maybe, thank you, Spirit. Person 1, pile number 1, and their connection with this person of interest, if you have it. Children in the reverse. religious factors. Okay. Give me a second to like... Okay, well... Off the bat, given that we have like the Ace of Pentacles is like the ultimate yes card. It talks about like new beginnings and everything. Like, I'm not fully seeing like flat out romance, but you could be like seeing that your person is hanging out with someone and you're just like wondering like, like what's going on with them? Like, I wonder if they're together. It could be someone that's like platonic, that they're just around a lot, but you don't really know. Like maybe you're just seeing stuff on like social media or whatever, and it's just worrying you, and you're like, you know, I get this sense of like, oh come on, like I really thought that we're gonna be together. I really, you know, like this whole wish fulfillment. Like I thought we were finally coming to union soon, and now this is happening. It might delay union even more. It might fuck up our situation. Okay, the Ten of Wands, and look at that real quick. The Ten of Wands is, it's like, well, for one, 10 talks about endings, like ending of a cycle. This is like burden and hard work. Okay, so like the Ace of Pentacles, like obviously Pentacles is like material, tangible things, and then with the Ten of Wands, I feel like this could be someone that they work with, you know? Again, I'm not fully saying that they're in a relationship yet. Like, I don't really fully see that, but like, I'm just saying if you are seeing them around someone a lot, you might just be suspicious if they're together or not. Okay? But, I'm gonna look at that real quick just to make sure I'm not leaving out anything. Okay, this is burden, responsibility, hard work, stress, and achievement. Okay. Given that it's clarifying a more positive card, I don't know, I just kind of get this sense of like, whoever this person is that they're around, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they almost go way back. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like they probably have known each other for a while, you know. It might be like new to you seeing it, but they probably have already known this person for a while. I feel like if there was any attraction in the past, that's kind of done with. Like maybe this is kind of alluding to that. Like the Children card in the reverse, it could have been like, oh yeah, maybe when they were younger or a few years ago they were attracted to this person or whatever, or maybe they've known this person since they were kids, and like it's just a friendly type of thing and not really a romantic type of thing, you know what I mean? I feel like this person, I think they just like hanging out with this person. I feel like when they're stressed or something, like, you know, they just like to hang out with them. It feels more platonic, like honestly, it feels a lot more platonic than like romantic, if I'm being completely honest, just looking at how this is showing up here. There could be some Libra energy and Aquarius energy. Okay, a lot of air signs stuff, okay? So with this Star card, the woman is like pouring the vials of water. You know, one is on the rocks, one is actually in the water, and then there's like this divine person that's just kind of watching them, but I don't think that they fully see them yet. Like they're not fully aware. It's just that they're just being watched over. I feel like this could be alluding to like a connection that you guys have, like, and with the religious factors card, you know, you guys could have a spiritual connection. I feel like this is your person in question. They could be like purposely ignoring the connection right now. Okay, so like that again, where it's like, I feel like they are fully aware that you're the person that they should be with, or that you're meant to be with, or whatever, but I feel like they are being a little unfair right now with this Justice card in the reverse. I feel like they don't really know what to do yet, or what to say, you know, regarding this connection, so they're just not saying or doing anything, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, they could be purposely ignoring you and just not really saying anything. There could also be something with like throat chakra, because I'm like stuttering right now while I'm talking. I feel like they they kind of want to get to you a little bit. Like maybe they even know that you are like keeping an eye or watching or something, and maybe they want to make you jealous or something like that, which is kind of dickish, but it happens. Ooh, burp confirmation. I feel like, yeah, like I said, I feel like with this person that you're asking about, like, again, I think it's really just platonic. Like they might have like, they might be friends with like a lot of their friends, not just that one person. They probably don't just hang out alone. I feel like they are just someone that they're just enjoying their company right now. Okay, so like, yeah, especially if you're watching this during quarantine, you know, I love how people always say, oh, times like these, just say quarantine. We all know what it is. But yeah, so if you're watching this during quarantine, when everyone's just like stuck home or whatever, or if you watch this at a different time and your person is just going through some stressful shit or something, or even if they're stressed out because of the connection with you and, you know, it just things not really coming to fruition at the moment, I just feel like this person that they're hanging out with right now, it's just, they're just kind of like easing any tension. Like, okay, I feel like, you know, say if you're asking about, okay, say if your person is the opposite sex and they're hanging out with someone else who is the same sex as you or whatever, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, if you're a guy dealing with a guy and they're hanging out with another guy and you're like, huh, I wonder if, you know, or a girl, like, doesn't matter. But like your person, if they're hanging out with this other person and you feel like, oh, this person kind of seems like their type, I feel like they might be attracted to them, I feel like they might be dating, whatever. I don't think this person is really looking at it that way, like your person. I don't think they're looking at this mystery person as like a lover, you know? Like, again, they probably go way back. They've probably been friends for a few years now. They probably have just known each other for a while. Like, I don't think it's a new situation with them. I think, you know, they're just casually hanging out, you know, maybe while your person is going through kind of a tough time, or they just, you know, they just don't like the stress of not being around each other. Like, I feel like your person is just like a very social person, and this is just one of the people that they hang out with. And, you know, maybe they're posting like throwback pictures on like social media, or, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe you just seen them hanging out a lot, or you hear about them hanging out and it's just cause for concern. Okay, but yeah, I don't really think that they're like dating this person. I really don't. I feel like, again, they are aware of something with you, or they will soon be made fully aware, but I feel like they're purposely ignoring it. They're purposely ignoring this connection with you at the moment. I feel like they don't really know what to do with it, so it might feel unfair, and that's probably making you a little paranoid and thinking that they're seeing someone else. But again, I don't really think that they're seeing this person in that way. I don't think it's romantic. I think they're just friends. I think they go way back. You know, they just know each other for a while, a few years, maybe since childhood, whatever, somehow. Okay, you might even know who this person is too, like know them, work with them before, or whatever. Like maybe it's like a very unexpected mutual. Okay, because I do feel this sense of like shock, you know, like just being shocked of like, how do you even know this person? Why are you guys hanging out so much? Or say if they dated someone before, you're just like, oh my god, you just got out of a relationship and now you're with someone else, whatever. But yes, I think that's just you're worrying because you're worried that they might just have a wandering eye and that they're just going to move on to someone else, and you feel like it's just going to delay your union with them. Okay, but I feel like your spirit guides are just saying like, no, don't worry about that, do not worry. You know, now with the no card in the reverse, it's very funny because looking at the no card in reverse, you almost want to be like, yes, but like, let's see, I feel like it could be saying like not in the way that you think, you know, like yeah, like they hang out with each other, they do see each other, or maybe in the past there was a thing, like maybe they had a thing for this person or vice versa in the past, but I don't think anymore. Or maybe like, you know, maybe both people were kind of going through like a breakup or something, and they're just around each other, just enjoying being single, not really wanting to be in a relationship. Like, it really depends on who this reading is reaching. Okay, but I do feel like you're probably worried because you might be looking at your person as someone who is like very like fickle, and they just kind of go in and out, and like they will very quickly, unexpectedly just move on to someone else without any warning. And I feel like you are worried about that because, again, like I feel like you've been anticipating this union and this like foundation, and you're just like, are you kidding me? I don't want to have to deal with this whole thing again. You know, like I feel like with the don't stop card, it's just saying don't worry, don't give up on the connection, you know, keep doing you, don't worry too much about them, but don't think that this is over. It's not. Like it's in your head. They're not dating, whatever. It's just like a friendly thing. And then with the you're ready card, it could be like this could also be alluding to like this right here, where it's saying like very unexpectedly all the things that you were hoping for or wishing for with this person is going to come out of the blue. Okay, like for all you know, this person that they're hanging out with, they could even be giving them advice on, you know, how to approach you, you know. Hey, thank you, Spirit. I don't really know what else I should ask for this. So, Spirit, the person that pile number one's person of interest is hanging out with, this mystery person, give us some information about them. Like, are they in a relationship with someone else? Do they even like this person? Do they know about pile one? Like, what's going on? Okay, Ten of Swords on its side. Like, both cards, like, both tens talking about, like, endings. I feel like even if they were attracted to each other, or they were, like, you know, dating or had a thing, I feel like it's kind of over, you know? Like, it probably was, like, a very fleeting thing, in all honesty, because the Ten of Swords on its side. But what else? Dish. What's going on with this person? It could also be saying that whoever this person is, maybe they were in a relationship with another person, and they, like, you know, broke it up with them. Yeah. Yeah, this person went through a breakup with someone else, I guess. What else? Does this third person want to date pile one's person of interest? Temperance. Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is like in the upright, but I'm just gonna turn it on to the side. So, okay, it's weird because all these cards are just like on its side, okay? Like, this could be like the energy between both of them. Like, they're probably both mirroring some energy a little bit, and don't be alarmed. Mirroring doesn't automatically mean, oh, twin flames. I'm just saying, like, they just could be having like the same thoughts or whatever. Let's see. I know that, like, the Temperance card in the upright talks about, like, mutual feelings or something. I really feel like if there is any attraction between these two, it's very fleeting. Like, maybe every once in a while they're like, huh, I wonder what would happen if we dated or whatever. But then I feel like they're like, nah. I don't really see it as a mutual attraction, because we do have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so like I said, this could be alluding to this third person. Maybe they were in a relationship with someone else and they broke up with them. But it could also, if we're just talking about just your person and them, it could be saying like, oh no, they're really cool friends, that they feel the same way about each other in a very platonic way. There's no romantic interest there. Like, they don't feel for each other romantically. Like, it's not like that. I think they're just friends. Now, with the Seven of Swords, I'm actually not surprised that the Seven of Swords came up, because when I was looking at these cards earlier, I low-key feel like if your person is aware that you're like watching them, or, you know, on their social media or whatever, or hearing about them, talking about them, asking about them, I feel like they might be trying to make you a little jealous, or like trying to kind of throw you off. So it might be like very vague things that they're posting or doing or whatever with this person, to make it seem as if there's something going on between them. Like, okay, Because either side of this card, I feel like the fact that it's on its side, I feel like they are really trying to play mind games with you. Like they're trying to deceive you in a kind of way and make you think that they're with someone else. Maybe they're hoping that you will approach them and be like, why are you with this person? I want to be with you, whatever. But I feel like you're not really budging. Yeah, so I just get like a little bit of a sneaky energy. Someone could be a Sagittarius as well. Okay. But yeah, this does talk about mutual energy, but again, it's on its side. So let me see what it is in the reverse. Okay. I'm focusing a lot on purpose. Okay, sacral chakra and throat chakra are very like prominent in this card. But we have imbalance, excess, lack of long-term vision, and then balance, moderation, patience, purpose, and meaning. Okay, and once again, keep in mind that the temperance in the upright talks about mutual feelings. Okay. But I feel like what it's saying, like I said before, which always trust your intuition, guys. I'm gonna go over reading the booklet for no reason. I feel like what this is trying to say is, yeah, they both like each other platonically, but I don't think either one of them has really ever considered like being in a relationship or anything like long term or anything like that. Okay, so again, there could be very fleeting attraction, but I feel like any attraction that they have, it just immediately is like kind of dead in the water. I feel like maybe like I said, they probably had a breakup or something, this third person that they're hanging out with, maybe they've been in a relationship for a while, and like when oh my god, I can't talk. When this person and your person became friends, that other person was probably already in a relationship or whatever, and then your person was probably in a relationship, whatever. I feel like they're so used to just hanging out with each other and not thinking of each other in a romantic way that they've never really went there, you know, they never went there. But yeah, there could be some mind games or like deception happening. Again, your person might know that you're wondering about them, okay, because they could feel your energy a little bit, like, you know, twin flame, soulmate, whatever type of energy, and they could be like, oh, you know what, let me make them think that I'm dating someone else. You know, I'm not actually going to, but let me make them think I'm dating someone, just kind of play some mind games with them, make them a little jealous, or if anything, make them not expect me to come around, and then maybe when you least expect it, they're just gonna kind of show up out of nowhere and be like, hey, I like you, you know. So that being said, let's pull a couple more cards. So thank you, Spirit. For pile number one, what intentions does their person have for them for pile number one? Pile number one's person of interest. What is their person of interest's intentions towards pile number one? Knight of Wands in the reverse, Five of Wands in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse. It's weird. This Six of Wands in the reverse, it just shows some insecurity. Okay, there's a lot of fire energy, so they could have fire in their chart, or you can have fire in your chart, but like, yeah, I feel like if the whole mind game thing makes sense, I feel like they're really trying to like make you think that they're not interested in you, and like almost like knock you down a little bit, like maybe they're intimidated by you, and they want you to kind of be knocked down a peg, and that sounds so fucked up and toxic. You know, like I don't really know. I feel like this person can be a little childish, a little immature, but I feel like they're really trying to confuse you and knock you down a peg, or just play mind games with you, just so that like when they come in later they can kind of surprise you. Like I feel like whatever it is, they don't really want you to know that they're interested, I guess. Now with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse is like kind of like a fuckboy energy, okay? So you could be dealing with a fuckboy, fuckgirl, whatever, or a recent fuckboy, former fuckboy. Okay, but like there is some hastiness here, and frustration, delays, okay? Like, with this, yeah, scattered energy, haste, frustration, delays. I feel like this person, your person, I feel like they really want to like maybe tell you something. They're very hasty, very impulsive. Like they want to let you know something. They want to come rushing in. I feel like they're losing their patience with this. Like they literally can't if it's like a fucking quarantine or in general. Maybe they just don't really see you that much even before this happened. You know, like they don't really get a chance to see you all that much. So like, yeah, I just feel this kind of like hasty energy where like they probably want to swoop you up before you get swooped by someone else, which is really funny because it's like if they're like over here basically with someone else or hanging out with someone else and making it look like they're in a relationship, it's kind of sketch that they're like, you know, they don't want you to be anyone else. It's like they don't want to see you with anyone else, but they're fine with you seeing them with someone else, which is like, what the hell, man. Okay, 5 of Wands in the reverse. This is like avoiding responsibility, avoiding conflict. I'm also kind of getting like this lack of judgment, okay? Like I'm just seeing like the Judgment card in the reverse. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they really don't know what to do yet. Like they're not really going about this the right way, the mature way, the smart way. I feel like they're just making the situation worse than it needs to be. If they are trying to make you jealous, if they are trying to play mind games with you, it's just really stupid. I don't know why they're doing this. Let me double check 5 of Wands, make sure I'm not missing anything. You know, conflict avoidance. This also talks about increased focus on goals. Okay, so they could be very hyper focused. Okay. Now again, given that this section of the reading is supposed to be their intentions with you, I feel like, yeah, they're very hasty. I feel like they're very like laser focused on you. Like they want to rush in, they want to say something, they want to tell you how they feel, or they want to ask you out or something. I feel like when they do this, especially if you guys have never really gone on a date before, like I don't think it's like an ex energy or whatever, they might come in like a more seemingly sexual type of way. Like it might seem like they just want something sexually and not really romantically. I feel like because they don't really have the full confidence yet to come towards you and be like, oh hey, I'm in love with you or whatever, you know. I feel like they're just gonna kind of play it cool and act like they just want a sexual thing at first. Thank you, Spirit. So let's get more insight about pile number 1's connection with their persons. Okay, free yourself in the reverse. Forgiving and learning. Okay, so they might have a little bit more karmic contract, soul work to do. Maybe you do as well. Some forgiving, some learning that needs to be done. Like, just so that you can move forward. I feel like you guys are both still energetically trapped somewhere or somehow. Okay. I'm also, like, before I pulled that card, I was also kind of seeing that this person feels like they can't free themselves from you. Like, even if they try to move on, they really can't. Like, they're always thinking about you, you know? But I feel like they know that until they forgive and learn, and you do the same, or maybe they want you to forgive them, however this applies, until that happens, it's just going to still be this endless cycle, and you're still going to be stuck. It's like they know that they really can't free themselves from this connection. Like they know that it's like a soul binding thing. Oh wow. Reconciliation. Let go of control issues and let your friends help you. Okay, so like I said, it could be very unexpected reconciliation that could be happening. It could be like everything that you wanted. It might not, you might not really know exactly how it's gonna go, but I feel like there will be a lot of getting to know each other. So this could have been like a thing where you guys were attracted to each other and felt like connection, but never really dared express your feelings or anything like that, so you guys still don't really know each other that well, okay? But yeah, let your friends help you. That's very interesting. So this person that we initially asked about, that they're hanging out with, it could be a friend. Maybe they know you somehow, you know, like somehow know you, or they're like almost giving them advice on how to get with you, okay? Like, cause say if they were already in a relationship with someone else, maybe they're like, oh yeah, no, I've been in a relationship for a couple years now, whatever, like, yeah, we broke up because blah blah blah, but like, I like, if you like this person, you just gotta go for it, you gotta tell them whatever, blah blah. But also with let go of control issues, I feel like your person, again, I feel like they keep trying to control the situation. This could also be talking about you, okay? I feel like this is just mutual energy here. But with let go of control issues, I feel like, you know, you might be thinking about it a little too much. Yeah, you might be like a little too focused on what they're doing and always wondering what's going on with them, like a little too much, and just need to kind of take a step back and just let your spirit guides do their job. And then for them, I feel like if they're like legit trying to like make you jealous or do all this stuff just to kind of control the situation, they need to cut that out too, because they're just delaying the connection even more, and they might not even realize it. It's like this hastiness to make something happen is just delaying it, because energetically it's like you guys are pushing each other away, like you know, when you have like two magnets and you switch the polarity and they like, you know, like they don't want to come together, but they're magnets. So if you turn it the right way, like you change your polarity, you'll stick together. But I feel like you guys are currently like I feel like, I don't know, like I wouldn't say polar opposites, because opposites attract, but I feel like the way you guys are acting right now, it's like a little self-sabotaging on both ways. Like I feel like you guys are both thinking about each other too much. You guys are both trying to play mind games with each other, and neither one of you guys want to budge. I feel like you guys are so similar that the actions that you guys are doing, or energetically the things that you guys are doing, is just delaying the connection more, because I feel like there's like just this stubborn energy with both of you guys, and I feel like you guys really just need to like grow from that and just move on and stop trying to, like, you know, do all these mind games, because it's kind of ridiculous. Also, remember how I said the Judgment card? I forgot that this was kind of at the bottom of the deck, and I kind of put it away. But yeah, like, things are coming into light with this connection, I feel like a rebirth. You might be getting like a second chance, you know, or third or fourth chance, whatever, but you guys are getting another chance at this connection, maybe sooner than you think, you know. And the time prediction was a little choppy last time. It's gonna be different for everyone, but why not? I can do like a little mini attempt at a time prediction, a little attempt. Let's just see what we get, you know. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's just look at a general time frame from right now, from when the person is viewing it. When is their person going to come forward? When will things get better with this connection? Ace of Swords. That's actually saying it's pretty quick, okay? Like a pretty quick moving energy, okay? Because like swords and wands are very fast moving, okay? Now, if we're thinking about like seasons, swords could be talking about like winter time, like maybe the very start of the winter, okay? But like, I don't really get full-on winter vibes from this card. I feel like it's just saying soon, okay, because it's fast moving. I feel like, given current circumstances or whatever, or even when you're watching this later down the line, I don't think this is going to be something that happens a day from now or like a month from now, but I feel like it might be a lot sooner. But let me just get another card. So like, give us a time frame of when this connection will get better and improve with this person. Okay, Seven of Cups. Cups can talk about the summertime. Okay, it could also just be talking about like a water season, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces season. It could be saying at the start of summer, maybe something will get better or improve with you guys. Okay, the Chariot in the reverse. So that's Cancer energy. Okay. Now it's in the reverse. So like, let's see, with a star. And then you have Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is weird because like, the Star card is Aquarius energy. The Chariot in the reverse is Cancer energy, but I feel like because it's in the reverse, it could be saying like this will be either before or after. I don't really think it's on Cancer season. So if it's saying like, oh, it could be a water season, but it's not going to be Cancer season. It might be Scorpio season or Pisces season, whatever. It all still depends on when you're watching this too. You could be watching this months after I upload it. Like right now it's April 19th, 2020. But let's see. For some of you guys, depending on when you're watching this, it could also be something happening like an Aquarius season. Okay. So for some of you guys, it could be saying like 7 months from now that something will like get better. Or like even if you already are together or will already be together, like at a certain point, maybe something to pay attention to is Aquarius season. Someone could be an Aquarius. Okay. But yeah, the Chariot card in the reverse. Well, Cancer season, yeah, that's in July, so I feel like something could, maybe this is anticipated, you know, maybe something is anticipated to happen in July, or maybe this person will, like, come up with a game plan around that time, and then, like, something could officially happen in Aquarius season, which is a really long time, that's a really long wait, but it could be anything, because, like, I didn't really say when is this person going to come forward fully, I said, when will things get better for this connection? So it could be like, you know, you could already be together at some point, but then maybe Aquarius season or whatever is when they're like, oh, hey, I love you, or, you know, something like that. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like split though, because we have air energy and water energy, so it could just be saying like, for some of you, it could be during an air season, Aquarius, Leo, or Gemini, and for others of you, it could be during a water season. Okay. Like, it could, I don't know. I'm just getting, like, this energy of, like, at maximum. Like, for the whole majority, for whoever's watching this, at max 7 months. But for some of you, it could happen as quickly as, like, tomorrow. Or, like, a week from now, you know? I'm sorry, it's not that specific, but, like... Let's just appeal to a majority of the viewers. Let's get, like, a more laser point time frame for pile number 1. Okay, King of Swords in the reverse. Three of Cups. Seriously, it's air and cups, air and cups. And I do have Wands. Three of Cups, Three of Wands. But I'm sorry, guys. I really feel like it's just not going to tell me a full answer. It's just not. Like, Cups is months. Wands is, like, days, okay? Some of you, it could be, like, you know, because you know how I said, like, it could be between, like, maybe, like, from now to, like, 7 months from now. Maybe for a majority of you, something will especially happen 3 months from now. You know, like, I feel like 3 months is probably, like, you know, the better or more laser point things. So maybe just very specific viewers. It could be 3 months from now and maybe like the 3rd day of that month, you know what I mean? Now what season is 3 months from now? Again, it depends on when you watch this, but right now we're in yeah, right now we're in Aries season still. We're almost in Taurus season. But 3 months from now, like May, June, July. So again, like I'm getting like some energy about Cancer season. So it could be for a few of you guys, Cancer season. Okay? But for others of you, it could be like as long as 7 months. Some of you could be during Aquarius season. Okay? And it could be the 3rd day of a month. You know? It's like so vague. With the King of Swords, I feel like y'all just could be dealing with an air sign because it's a court card. An 8 of Swords in the reverse, just kind of breaking free from something. Okay. I feel like this could be saying, like, this person could easily contact you right now if they wanted to, but I feel like they just get too in their head with this King of Swords in the reverse energy. And then with the 7 of Cups, like, that does talk about a lot of options and, like, not really knowing what to choose or what to do, so that could be why they're confused. But it could be saying, like yes, something happy is going to come out of it, okay? But, like, also while they're just confused, they could just be spending this time just hanging out with friends, okay? And then with the Chariot card in the reverse, that's just, like, not coming forward, not really, you know. So it's like they could have a plan on how they want to approach you, but they're still not doing it yet. Like, they still don't really know how to go about approaching you or go about how to go about doing it at all, okay? And then for others, I feel like, yeah, maybe it could be in Aquarius season, okay? It could be Aquarius season that they finally break out of this cycle of confusion and like, self-victimization or self-deprecating or whatever, okay? So, yeah, I feel like at max, it could be, like, Aquarius season when they really do something or say something or come forward, okay? So yeah, sorry that wasn't like really pinpoint accurate. I really don't do time predictions, and this is why, because especially for a collective, it's just too many energies to pinpoint, okay? But I would just say you can pay attention to Cancer season, Aquarius season, okay? Any season that's just water signs or air signs, but specifically Cancer season or Aquarius season, something could happen with this person. But just trust your own intuition, because, like, there's a lot of people I'm going to be reading for, however many people are watching this video, so it's not going to give me accurate time predictions, you know? But it was worth a shot, though, but sorry for wasting your time with that. We got the reading. If the time part didn't make any sense, you easily could just skip it and be like, okay, cool, bye. You know, you don't have to watch that part. Jesus, some really long reading. Okay. Pile number 2. This reading is so long, like, I kind of regret doing this live shuffle. That's because I did some stupid time prediction, didn't work out that well. But yeah, so pile number 2. For those who choose pile number 2, is their person seeing anyone else? God, okay. I think they probably are, guys. I'm sorry. I think your person of interest is, in fact, seeing someone. I feel like they are in, like, a committed relationship. It looks like they're in something that they're stuck in, okay? So they could be married or just in a very long-term relationship. I don't really think that they're happy in it, but that's not really up for you to decide. Like, if you feel this is your person, you're just gonna have to wait for them to eventually leave the relationship, but don't do anything to interfere with it at all, okay? Like, this is much clearer. Like, the first pile, the reason why it took 45 minutes is because, like, it was a little confusing to get a solid answer, but I feel like for you guys, it's just saying, like, yes, they are seeing someone else. But I feel like it could be like a karmic type of connection. Like, I don't really think this is like, again, like, this person could be married or just in a committed relationship. I don't really think they're happy. I feel like maybe both of them have really stopped working on the relationship a long time ago. So for some of you, like, maybe you already are aware that this person was someone else, and maybe they're like, oh, I'm about to break up with this person, or I'm gonna get a divorce or whatever. Like, I feel like they do want to get out of it. They want to get out of the toxic situation. Because I feel like maybe they fight a lot. Maybe there's a lot of conflict going on with them. Oh, that's falling. Oh, wow. It's Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. Okay. So yeah, it could be like while they were in this committed relationship, maybe they met you, maybe new feelings kind of sparked, and then like they felt this stronger connection with you, which is probably why they want to get out of this connection. And again, like this side of the Lovers, because again, like look, both lovers, okay? So it could be like this person is a karmic connection, and on this side it's like just the things you see in the daytime, and it's like this archangel, I think it's Archangel Michael, is just like overlooking this connection, like, oh yeah, like you're supposed to be together, you're supposed to be together. But then on this side, it's like, it's the better side of Lovers, where it's like, you still, you know, have love for each other when no one else is watching you, okay? So I feel like this person could kind of be in the public eye, you know? So yeah, they could be in a relationship, they could be married, just like in some type of commitment, but I don't really think that they're completely happy. Again, I feel like they're really stuck. I feel like there's something that they kind of refuse to see for a while, and they might be getting out of this toxic connection because we have the Devil card in the reverse. I just get this energy that this person that they're with, you know, they could have been the love of their life at the time, but I don't really think it's that anymore. I just think that there's just this feeling of like they feel stuck and they just don't really want to be in this connection. They don't want to be tied to this person anymore, but they don't really know how to leave, okay? Because it's probably been a while that they've been together, like maybe years or something. So they just don't know how to get out of the connection, okay? So I don't know how y'all met in the first place, but maybe you work with this person, maybe, you know, you're friends with this person. Well, if you're friends, then you would know they're in a relationship, but you know, like, you know this person from work or something, and you started getting a crush on them, and you're just wondering, or maybe you do feel a spiritual connection, but you don't really talk to them. Maybe you're in separation, and you're just kind of wondering what's going on with them. I feel like if they are legit married, you should have known that already, so you're probably just looking for that for confirmation. Or for younger audiences, it doesn't have to be married. It literally could just be that they're just in a long-term relationship with someone. It could even almost be like an arranged type of thing, like maybe family, friends, or like their family just kind of set them up with this person and expects this person to be with them, but they're just like, I don't want to be with this person, I'm not happy with this person. You know, like it might be like a traditional thing to go for, but they don't really want to continue with this person. And again, yeah, this is either like, when I first got it, I feel like it was just talking about you and them, but yeah, maybe when they first saw you, or, you know, got to know you, there was just this spark and they felt like you might be the person for them. Or it could also just be saying flat out, when they met this person at first, they really thought that they were like in love with this person, and they really felt like they had a connection with this person, but I feel like it's just kind of dwindling down, and it might have just been like a toxic connection in disguise, you know? The thing about live shuffle is, like, I had to pull these cards and this cards and all that for the last pile, but I feel like that was pretty to the point. Let me see, I can pull a couple other cards. Thank you, Spirit. So pile number 2 is like person of interest. Are they in a long committed relationship slash married. Are they happy in this relationship? Do they want to leave this relationship? God, okay. Recovery, ask for help from others, helpful people. Okay, why are these cards stuck together? Choose new direction. Like, I mean, there you have it, guys. Like, I feel like, I really feel like they don't want to settle completely with this person. Like, I feel like if they've been in a relationship for a long time, I feel like they're aware that it's kind of like it's over now, okay? And they might be asking other people for help on how to get out of the connection, how to go about doing it. The person they're dealing with could just be very toxic. They could be manipulative. They could be like a little abusive, whether verbally, mentally, or hopefully not, you know, physically, you know. But or it doesn't have to be anything like that. It could literally just be that there's just no attraction there anymore. Like maybe they're trying to recover this. Like maybe it could be like a couples therapy or trying to talk it out, but I just feel like nothing's really going to come out of this with this person, like, and their person. I just think like their relationship will eventually just kind of go away, and they're going to have to just move forward onto someone else. And it could be you if you do feel a connection with them. But obviously, until that happens, just wait for this person to leave the relationship on their own. Do not be a homewrecker. Do not go out of your way to break up a relationship. That's not cool. Thank you, Spirit. So what kind of connection is pile number 2 having with a person? What kind of connection is pile... Oh, wow. We have attraction and true love. Okay. So, yes, I feel like there is a mutual attraction between you guys, and it's not just physical. I feel like you guys really do feel like a very strong pull to one another. So I understand if you're like in love with this person and you really do feel a true love with this person and they're with someone else, okay? But again, please, like, I don't care what another reader tells you. If this person is married, if they have kids, whatever, do not break up their relationship. Do not do that. Okay? You can be patient, you can date other people until they get out of the relationship, whatever, but do not try to break up a whole ass relationship. If you can sit down, you can talk and be like, look, I don't think you're really happy in this connection. I want to be with you. I don't think you should force yourself to be with this person that you clearly don't love, whatever. You can do that if you want to, but don't actively, cheat with this person or anything like that. Like, don't, that's not, no, that's no. Don't do that. Okay. Do time prediction again, although the last time I did it was absolutely awful, but I'll try again. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. Please give me as accurate as possible, just time prediction of maybe when will pile 2's person come out of this current connection that they're in right now. Ugh, that's too many cards. It's way too many cards. I'm gonna shuffle more because I'm getting like buckets of cards. Pile number 2. When will pile number 2's person come out of this current connection that they're in? Okay, well, 2 of Wands is pretty fast moving energy, okay? So it could be like, I don't know. I wouldn't say 2 days. I feel like that's a little too fast, but it could be something as quick as 2 days or even like 2 weeks, 2 months maximum. But I feel like it's something within like a year, you know what I mean? And yeah, I feel like they might try to reconcile with you. Yeah. So it might be a little bit of a wait, but I feel like it's going to become positive. And this could also be talking about a fire season, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius season. Okay, I am seeing more Leo, so it could be Leo season. And then, yeah, they could, like, once they get out of this connection, they could come forward to you, okay? That was quicker, thank God. That was easier to read. Okay, so thank you, pile number 2. Again, you can be with other people in the meantime, but please do not try to break up a marriage or a committed relationship. Let it take its course, but do not do anything to influence it, okay? We do not respect home wreckers up in here, okay? Now, lastly, pile number 3. The first reading was ridiculously long because the time prediction was really confusing. Pile number 2 is pretty quick. Let's see what pile number 3 is, okay? So, pile number 3. Is pile number 3's person of interest seeing someone? Thank you, Spirit. Is pile number 3's person of interest seeing someone else? Is pile number 3's person of interest seeing someone? 4 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Wow, the Star card. This came up in the first reading. I don't know what it is with pile 1 and pile 3 for my readings, but they're always coincide with each other. Goodness, okay, let's clarify these cards. It's pile number 3's person of interest seeing someone else. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So we have the 4 of Wands, which does talk about twin flame. It could just generally talk about marriage, commitment, home life, whatever. For some of you, this person could be in a relationship with someone else. It could be like a, okay. They could be with someone that they think is like their twin flame or something, or, you know, because with this side of the 4 of Wands, it's not as powerful as this side, so it's like, there's like a little imbalance whether there's not enough sexual attraction or not enough actual love there. I feel like this person is just in a relationship, and they might have been in a relationship for a while with this person, but like, I'm not entirely sure how serious it is. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this could be referring to like their person, you know. It's like very aggressive, very demanding energy. Okay, and there's a lot of fire energy here, so like, yeah, they could be involved with a fire sign that is just very aggressive and very demanding. Now, I do see there is a lot of third-party energy happening, so it could be like almost like a love triangle type of thing. So this could be like, maybe they view you as like the Queen of Pentacles, doesn't matter what your gender is, that's just the energy. So that they could be viewing you as like the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like it's like, I wouldn't say wandering eye, but I feel like, yeah, if they are with someone else, they're not fully in the relationship, not fully invested. It might just be like a facade, or like something that's just more surface level. Like, you know, they could be like the ones that like they post on social media and they're like, oh hey, look, we're in a relationship, oh my god, we're so happy, whatever. But I feel like the person is actually very demanding. Maybe the person kind of forced them to be in a relationship. Like, maybe they start off as friends or something, and this person was just like, oh my god, you're going to date me, like, we're gonna be in a relationship because like I know you want to be with me, whatever. And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. So like, I just feel like however this relationship started, it was probably more forced than it was like a real genuine connection. Okay, for some of you guys, I'm kind of getting this as some past energy, so you could be like I don't know, if they were with someone else you in the past, you could be wondering if that person was a third party, or if that person was like a karmic energy or something. That could be what it is. So maybe like surface level, like, you know, if you were to see them together, you might think, oh, they have so much in common, oh my god, they're so perfect for each other. But I feel like this person isn't really that happy. I feel like the feminine energy is very aggressive, very demanding, and maybe like a little temperamental, maybe even easily jealous or something. I feel like they could be viewing you as someone that they actually want to have a family with. Like they could actually view you as like the mother or father to their children, like future children. Like I feel like they can see themselves really having like a family life with you. But I feel like it's almost like they are ignoring this connection, which is very similar to pile number 1. But yeah, it's like they're ignoring this connection that they have with you, and they're just kind of putting on a show for other people. But I feel like even though they're putting on a show for other people and acting like they're happy, I feel like when they're by themselves, it's almost like they cry themselves to sleep. I'm not really getting this energy of like it's very abusive. I just think they're just not happy with this person, okay? So even though we have the 4 of Wands, I don't really think it's like marriage. I don't really think it's like a strong connection like that. I think they're just dating. I think this is like a false twin that they're with right now, and they yeah, like they're trying to pretend that they're happy with this person, but I don't really think that they actually are. And then with this the star card, which again is exactly what pile number 1 got, we're just in a different place. This could be even your energy too, where it's like I don't know, like this is the star card, it's Aquarius energy, and this lady is like pouring water on the rocks, and then in the water, and it's like while she's pouring this water, there's like a spirit guy that's just like watching over her. So I feel like this could be saying be careful what you wish for, because your spirit guides are listening very intently, okay? I feel like this could be alluding to your spirit guides. Like your spirit guides could be like literally watching you and keeping an open ear to whatever it is you're thinking or saying. So be careful not to manifest negativity. Like maybe if you saw them with this person, maybe you kept thinking, oh man, they're gonna be with this person, be happy with this person, they're gonna be with me, and then the spirits are like, if you keep saying that, we're gonna actually make it happen, because that's what the universe does. If you give out negative energy, you're going to receive negative energy back. So I feel like spirit guides are just kind of telling you, if you want to be with this person and you don't want them to be with this other person, this false twin, just put out negative energy, negative thoughts, and oh my god, put out positive energy and positive thoughts for your connection, your union, and things I feel like will come into fruition better, okay? Also, this could be saying that maybe you are looking into it too much, okay? Maybe you're like watching one too many pick a card videos, or like stalking on social media, or asking around a little too much about this person and their possible connection with someone else. And I feel like your spirit guides really just want you to let it go for right now, and not like constantly worry yourself about it, okay? Because the Page of Swords is it's a very stalker energy, very talkative, curious energy. And I'm not gonna say you guys are full-on stalkers, but like, you know, you could be like stalking them energetically, okay? Like just constantly asking about them, okay? Hopefully you're not doing any like love spells or potions or anything like that though. But yeah, you could be wondering about them a little too much, asking about them a little too much, and I feel like your spirit guides are like please don't delay the connection anymore. Just like constantly worrying about it, like, you know, let this situation pass with this person, you know. Like what kind of connection does pile number 2's person have with this third person? Okay. So we have worth waiting for on its side, okay? So divine timing is at work in your love life, and it is on its side. So I feel like this definitely is something that's divinely guided, but I don't really think it's fully, like, with them. At the bottom of the deck, we have love yourself first. So I feel like maybe this person, like, kind of got involved with this other person, maybe because they just don't really know, like, they don't really respect themselves fully, don't really have self-love for themselves. So I feel like they maybe out of insecurity or whatever just went into a relationship that they don't really need to be in. But this could just be spiritual lessons that they need to learn. Okay. Well, also, separation was in reverse, so maybe it's saying that this relationship will soon come to an end. Thank you, Spirit. Pile number 2 and their person. What kind of connection does pile number 2 have with their person? Like, what do you have with them? The person you're asking about. What type of connection do they have? Whether it's surface or not, what type of connection do they have? Okay, healing family issues in the reverse. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I feel like something that could be holding this connection back is there's some family issues that need to be healed, and until that happens, the connection is going to take a really long time to come to fruition. There's, like, again, there's still some spiritual karmic contracts that need to be taken care of. Okay, getting to know each other in the reverse. I feel like, yeah, until this happens, it's going to take a while before you guys even really get to know each other. And yeah, forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments, okay? So, yes, and release your exes in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like this really is like a karmic situation, a false twin. I feel like, I don't think that they really think this person is meant for them. I feel like they do like you a lot and they do have feelings for you, but they know, like, even if they don't know why they're in a relationship with this person, they know that it had to be for something. So they're with this person, but they're still thinking about you. I feel like they're really just seeing you in a better light than this other person. But there does need to be healing family issues. And I feel like that's being in the reverse like that, it's like that's something to pay even more attention to, okay? Whether it's with you or with them, healing family issues is very important because it's part of your spiritual work, part of your soul contract before you guys get together. And I feel like this reward, you know, this present from spirit, like this connection will be your reward once you actually listen to what they're trying to tell you. And yeah, getting to know each other in the reverse. Again, I just feel like until these things are healed, like until maybe like meditate or learn forgiveness, you know, you're just gonna be in like an endless cycle, and it's gonna take a while before you guys like come together if you keep thinking negative thoughts and you don't heal from within, okay? So let's do my crappy time predictions. Gotta practice. It's just a bonus. So thank you, Spirit. Let's say after all healing is done, from when they're watching this, when will pile number 3 see better results, a closer connection with their person of interest? When will pile number 3 come into union? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles could be talking about fall energy, could be talking about an earth time. This is a long wait though. Like, I feel like it is kind of saying like, yes, you guys will come together. Yes, they will get out of this toxic relationship, this toxic connection soon. But I feel like it's still going to take a while. There's still a lot of healing that needs to be done. So this could be a pretty new connection if you're asking, are they seeing this person, you know? But yeah, so it could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn season, okay? And I feel like because the Devil card is in the reverse, it could be saying, like, maybe within Capricorn. So, okay, so I'm kind of looking at it as, oh yeah, it could be an Earth season, but not Capricorn season. Not Capricorn season, you know? Or maybe within Capricorn season. So it could be saying, like, yep, it'll either be Virgo season or Taurus season, but not Capricorn season. You know, that makes any sense? And I feel like if you're watching this right now, and it's like Aries season, Taurus season is right next to us, and that's too soon. So I feel like this could be saying like, oh yeah, no, this is going to be like in Virgo season for some of you guys, you know, or maybe Capricorn season next year, you know. We have the Strength card in the reverse. Strength is Leo energy. Nine of Pentacles. So I got Nine of Earth. Yeah, I feel like for some of you it could be like sometime in September, like, yeah, Virgo season. But it could also be like, it could maybe be Capricorn season a year from now, like maybe not this year, but just something about like a long energy. It could be like a year wait, you know, or towards the end of this year during like Virgo season. Okay, I just feel like Taurus season is too soon, and I feel like it's really just saying it's not Capricorn season. Also, so yeah, something about Leo season. So maybe you were hoping or expecting something to happen in Leo season, but I don't think it's gonna do that. I feel like it's gonna be like at the very end of Leo season, which again is Virgo season. And then yeah, with this Nine of Pentacles, this is single energy. I feel like this could just be saying again September, which is the 9th month, that's in the fall, which is Pentacles energy. And yes, so September, not when it's still Leo season, gonna be Virgo season. And yeah, end of Virgo, end of Leo, and maybe right before Capricorn season. And it's too soon. If it's Taurus season, that's too soon. That's like next month. So that's too soon. Okay, for some of you it could be that, but this is like a very long energy, okay? Like the Pentacles and Cups, that's like months and years. So I just feel like, yeah, I feel like this relationship is probably going to be like a year long, or almost a year, and then like maybe something will happen, maybe they'll break up at the end of Leo season into Virgo season. And I feel like, well, I'm not entirely sure what would happen in Capricorn season, okay? But yeah, I feel like even if they don't approach you yet, I feel like they'll probably be single by that time of like next year, or like the end of this year, however long the relationship has been. But I feel like just something about a year. So whenever you're watching this, like if you already know that this person is in a relationship, and like, you know, you're just waiting for a year mark, I feel like it's gonna be like when it's a year or almost a year, and yeah, sometime around like Virgo season. Okay. You see how weird my time predictions are? I hope that resonated for some people. Like, but yeah, I'm not gonna do time predictions anymore, or at least not for a while, because I just learned them, and they get very choppy, okay? But I hope you enjoyed that though.